What if the woman who raised you was hiding something that could destroy everything you thought you knew about your life? What if the secret wasn't just hers to keep, but yours to carry? And what if the day you finally found out the truth was the day you almost lost her forever? My name is Daniel, and this is the story of my mother's secret. The secret she kept for 23 years, the secret that tore us apart, and the truth that brought us back together. I was 31 years old. My wedding was 3 weeks away. Life felt perfect. My mom, Carol, she was always there. Every graduation, every heartbreak, every late night call. She was the kind of woman who gave everything and asked for nothing. I used to think I knew her completely. Then the letter arrived. It was slipped under my apartment door. No return address, handwritten, old paper, like it had been folded and unfolded 100 times. It said, "Daniel, before you marry, you deserve to know the truth about your father and what your mother did." That was it. 8 words that cracked my world in half. I drove to Mom's house that same night. She was in the kitchen, just the way she always was, apron on, stirring something on the stove. She smiled when she heard me come in. I didn't smile back. I put the letter on the counter in front of her, and I watched her face change. It wasn't guilt exactly. It was something older than guilt. It was grief. She sat down slowly, put her hands flat on the table, and she said, "I always knew this day would come." I asked her, "What did you do, Mom?" And she said, "I protected you." I didn't believe her. I thought it was an excuse, so I walked out. For 6 weeks, I didn't call her. I didn't visit. I didn't answer when she called. 6 weeks of silence. 6 weeks of rage. If this story is hitting close to home, if you know what it feels like when family secrets break everything open, hit that subscribe button right now, because every week we tell stories just like this one. Stories about real pain, real families, and real healing. You don't want to miss what happens next. It was my fiancée Maya who finally made me go back. She said, "Daniel, you're punishing her for keeping you safe. Don't you want to know why she did it before you decide she's wrong?" I went back to Mom's house. This time she was waiting for me. There was tea on the table, an old photograph, and she told me everything. My father, the man I barely remembered, had not been a good man. He had debts, dangerous debts, to dangerous people. When I was 7 years old, those people came looking for him. They threatened my mother. They threatened me. My father disappeared, and my mother let him. She let the world think he abandoned us, because the truth that he was hiding from men who would have used us to find him was a truth that could have gotten us killed. She changed cities, changed her name slightly, built a quiet, small, safe life for me. The letter had been sent by one of my father's old associates, a man who wanted to reopen old wounds, to blackmail her, to use me as a weapon against her one more time. She had known it was coming. She had been trying to find a way to tell me herself, and I had walked out before she could. I sat there for a long time without speaking, and then I did the only thing I could do. I reached across the table and took her hands in mine, and I said, "I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry." She shook her head. She was smiling, that same quiet, steady smile she always had. "You have nothing to be sorry for, baby," she said. "You just needed the truth, and now you have it." 3 weeks later, my mother walked me down the aisle, both sides, the brides and the grooms, because she had always been both to me. The man who sent the letter was reported to the authorities. He had warrants, old ones. He didn't bother us anymore. My father? We found out he passed away years ago, quietly, far away, alone. And my mother? She finally, for the first time in 23 years, stopped looking over her shoulder. Some secrets aren't lies. Some secrets are shields. And the woman who carries them, who smiles and stirs soup and shows up to every graduation, she might just be the bravest person in your life. Don't wait until a letter arrives to tell her that you know. If this story moved you, if you thought of your own mother, your own family, your own secrets, please share this with someone who needs to hear it today. And if you're new here, welcome. Subscribe to MYR channel. We post new family drama stories every week. Stories that make you feel, think, and look at your family a little differently. Drop a comment below. Has someone ever kept a secret to protect you? We read every single one. Until next time, take care of each other.